Hello everyone, how's it going? Indulgers here, back at it again with another Fire Emblem Heroes Aether Raids video. This is week 55, day 2. We went a little nuts yesterday and managed to get, we're still top 100. Haven't fought yet. And we did get a success. I finally got a fight in. I didn't get a fight the whole first day, so that's an interesting strategy. If you recall what happened on day 1, just went nuts. I blew all my ether. We made top tier, and we didn't get fought day 1. And that, again, it seems like an interesting strategy. If you don't get fought early in the morning, if you just blow it all, most likely the matchmaking will not be able to find you because you're so high and everybody else is gone. Because if you're high ranked, those people have gone too. So you're like a little tier by yourself that nobody can find. So let's watch some of these. Thankfully, the order here was a success first. Saved some points. Let's meet the team. We never met it yesterday. So this is my standard Infantry Pulse team on Dark. Micaiah is here with her Don Suzu. Is basically here for Hardy Bearing and armor effectiveness and cavalry units. And then she just beef her up on the attack. I wish I had a plus attack Micaiah to make me happy. We do have a plus attack Sothis. She's running attack speed solo and brazen. She's a vantage trap. This is the trap. If anybody comes this way, you're going to have to deal with a vantage unit easily handled by a dazzling staff, but not a lot of people run that. We got Alm here with the second Hardy Bearing that I run. And again, if you're going to run Hardy Bearing, you kind of need 2 of them. You can use a Dagger Hardy Bearing, or again, I love Micaiah for this, but we'll actually show why that's important in the second fight. Oh, this fight actually, because this person's using Vantage. They're going to try to Vantage sweep me, Vantage Miracle, and it's not going to work. So, wrapping up, we've got an Ophelia. I went full glass cannon. I made a comment yesterday that I don't like life and death normally, and that's pretty true under most circumstances. In this case, Ophelia's life and death makes sense because she truly is a glass cannon. You really want to bump up her attack as much as you can to get Blazing Light to do as much damage as possible. And to that end, I threw an attack on her to help that out. Where we not talk about? Almost running Drive Defense, tried to help Ninian a little bit, and it actually comes into play. And then finally, Sonya has got an attack Respawn, her Glacies, and Ninian with her beefy tanky set. Alright, let's meet the other team. +1. Aries looks like me. Alright, they went with Anna as a bonus unit, who makes me want to puke. Because Anna sucks. Oh, I killed someone for Swift Sparrow. When are we getting an Anna ult? I feel like we should have had one by now. It is a bit ridiculous. Alright, but then here's the main threat. This Soth with Ouch Pouch, Miracle. Very interesting. And then Aversa without a C skill. What? Okay, let's see what happens. So they're approaching. They didn't get to stop Infantry Pulse. Infantry Pulse happens. Everybody gets Infantry Pulse. Everybody gets their special. I hate Infantry Pulse. They are panicking me because of Versus here, but I'm not running any visible buffs, but when Ophelia probably does that rally attack, it's gonna hurt. So Soth does a pretty good job getting rid of that Sonya, who's really strong. But they still got 2 Hardy Bearing units on the team. And I actually survived that. Thanks, Escuchin. Escuchin does work when you're dealing with a close counter unit. Okay. Nice to know. Yeah, so we've got 2 Hardy Bearings, and that Soth's gonna be... It's gonna be pretty hard for him here. So, he's not in Vantage range, so he doesn't avoid me. He gets a Miracle, but because he's not running a healing special, he can't run Miracle and a healing special, you're dead. And that's it. I had 2 Hardy Bearing units. I actually think they keep going for this. But because my drawbacks here, I don't let them go too far. Are they afraid of Ninian? Who's getting chilled? Is it you? 88. No, you should be you. I say, they're not going after Ninian because I'm assuming Alm's in range. What are you running? Smite. Yeah, that's the problem. So they go after Alm, kill Alm. That's not good. Version your pitiful attacks. I'm not going to be able to stop tanking Ninian. I love it. Ophelia hasn't gone yet, and she just murders that air. And because she's so far away, it's turn 7, and they can't get me. Even if they wanted to keep this, they can't. That's why I have drawback, to have a mini stall in case it goes that far. All right, let's see what Erica did to beat me. I didn't know what Erica did yesterday in terms of having Erica in a corner. Maybe that was just a joke, but this is no joke. We've got an Ellie Wood and a +3 Ike, very similar to what I run. This is a plus HP. Oops. Plus HP, distant def. Again, I still recommend HP res over distant def just because of the way Ike's scaling works. HP is actually much more important to him than def or res, just because of percentages. It's just math. So a unit of HP is much more important than these because these end up being, except in the case of Hardy Bearing, right? But if you're getting Hardy Bearing, you're going to die. I don't know if I'm articulating that well enough. It's because the percentage reduction occurs, each marginal benefit in these are not as good as an HP. Maybe that's better, maybe that's too more technical, I don't know. Basically, if you're building an Ike, go after HP. I don't know if I would take an HP boon. It depends on what this guy got for +3, his other 3 Ikes, but HP is not a bad choice by any means. Alright, they're going to do something that I have never seen happen, and it's just because Azura's here. They are going to disrupt my infantry pulse turn 1 by throwing Ike as a rocket. Maybe I should put a fake trap here. This is the fake trap. Maybe I should just put it over here to prevent this, because there's no other way you could do it. I don't know if anybody would gamble that much. But they do. They hit Ninian. They don't, well, I do kill her. But because she's dead now, nobody gets full infantry pulse other than Ophelia. And it's not going to be quite enough to finish this Ike. Alm stays alive, barely. What's amazing to me is that I didn't double you. Man. Freaking Elliewood, dude. He's getting 40 speed. These just aren't active. I'm not in solo or brazen range at that point. So yeah, if you actually rush me, you shut down my Sothis. So now it's time to run away. It's basically a hit and run. I've lost my dancers. It's a good strategy. I like what they did here. I've never seen it happen. I've got to plug that hole up and see if it makes any difference. Because that fake lightning trap isn't really doing much other than preventing you from trying to get the Aether. So I'm just not quite enough. Still alive. Because what they've done here, they're going to have to go for it or they're going to lose a unit. So they end up losing an Aether. I guess they'll take it. Small victories. Again, it didn't matter to me, so I guess that's good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to plug that hole real quick, see what happens. If I do that, I mean, it obviously opens up this side, the Aether's obtained, but that might scare people to try to do a... What just happened? A hit and run with an Ike. I don't know, I'll let that run for a day or two and see if that matters. Okay, what else we want to talk about? We've got some moves, actually. Like I said, I'm going to roll. When I find a banner that's interesting, I'm going to roll it into the Aether Rage Daily channel. So let's watch this new banner reveal, because this is pretty exciting. This is going to be the next banner I summon on. Finally time.
The goddess entrusted to us the world. We must protect it.
Altina's pretty cool, man. I mean, she's got Ragnar and Alondite. She doubles up. She acts as like a Leaf or a Reinhardt, if I'm reading that skill correctly, right? She attacks twice regardless of who initiates. So we've seen that in a few folks. But man, we're about to see what her attack is. I'm sure people have already tried to deduce it based on the video notes. But man, this is awesome. She's got a preferred, I'm assuming this is not a transferable special, just based on the name. Okay, she must have very high visible res as well. Disables non-special skills that reduce damage by X. What does that mean? Non-special skills that reduce damage. I don't know what an example of that is. Like, non-special. So it's not like a Scutcheon or Holy Vestments. That's a special. So anybody's preferred weapon. What are those? Oh no! Oh no! Wait a minute! Is it Ike? Oh no! Is it Ike? That's okay though. She's a player phase counter. Oh god, she's like an Ike counter. Did we finally get peak Ike meta and they're trying to kill me? Oh no! Disable non-special. Oh my god! I don't know why it took me so long to get to that epiphany, but you just saw me in real time have a panic attack. Would anybody run her on defense, though? Whew, maybe now, because she's going to murder some Ikes. Oh, my God. Okay. What is another example of disable non-special skills that reduce damage by X? I think it's just Ike? Maybe Nagi? Oh, God. Oh, no. Ashura's Chosen, his A skill, is also very awesome. It's very similar to Fallen Robin's A skill, but much better because not only do you get the effective against flying bonuses removed, but pretty simple condition here to be next to Beast or Dragon Analyse or by yourself, and you get attack def solo, basically. That's pretty awesome. Finally, Vantage. Okay, it's pretty good for a unit that can counterattack regardless of range. And attack def oath. So wow, she's pretty good. Now running her with Naga obviously is possible because of her A skill. She wants to be near dragons, and she's really cool. I mean, you've got Alanda and Ragnar. That's just pretty cool. All right, let's meet the new heroes for this banner. Nope, not doing Fjorm. Nope, not doing Lyn. Get him out of the way. Mars okay. Got enough Tikis. Oh, I want Duma so bad. Definitely want myself a Fjorm. Nope, don't care. Sorry, Lave. Green's out. Gunthra rounds out colorless. Okay, Sothis wouldn't hurt to get a merge, I suppose. Julia's nice, but I'm just not going for blue. So let's recap that real quick because this is the next summoning banner we're going to do here on the channel. I'm probably going to blow maybe 100 to 200 orbs. Because colorless and red look pretty good. I would like to pick up an Altina for the channel because we do run AR here pretty heavily and she seems pretty interesting. I'd love to test her out. And then a second Duma would be awesome because I could actually make a true scoring team. And then the rest of the colorless Fjorm would be great. Don't have one. She would be very useful in AR. And then I don't know about Gunthra, but you got to roll the dice when you do these things. On the red side, obviously the new mythic would be cool. Sothis, it's fine. I wouldn't mind another Sothis. And then Marth, I'm thinking he's at +1 or 2 for me right now. More Marth merges are good. Marth is a good unit, man. So, all right, we'll end it there. So let me know what your thoughts on the banner are. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best ever, but it's pretty good. All right, we've actually taken a long time today, and we haven't even got to mock battles yet, so apologize. We had to meet the defense team this time, and took a while. All right, so I'm going to try to get through 3 today. We're going to start with Eeuw. We fought Eeuw before. Let's meet what they've done here Now, alright, we've got an Azura. Everyone's got an Azura, basically. If you got an Azura and you're not playing on defense, well, I don't know. It's probably a good idea. We got a Sonya with a very expensive mirror impact. Plus 10. Holy crap. I like Sonya. It's a good idea. She's really good. I don't know what I think about this steady stance 4 on Sothis. I can't imagine she's getting enemy phased in this configuration. But they're going with a Shield Pulse Miracle. See how it comes into play. We got another Sylvia here with enormous HP. We've seen Sylvia on the channel here a few times, especially with Sudden Panic. And we've got Yoon for scoring, I suppose, and a Cordelia with Fire Sweep and a very expensive Fury 4. Alright, if I come up here, it doesn't look good. I'm going to have to deal with a Fire Sweep weapon. There's a Rally coming. Glacies. Don't really want to do it. So all I'm going to do is just avoid all this stuff. Have Cormag scout. Do a good old Ike shove. I really don't know what to do with this air. Sonya has no one has ability to get me here. I mean, worst case, Cordelia could come here, get danced, and then come up in my face. So there just is no way. So what could happen is Yoon could break this, but nope, she won't. Cordelia will definitely go first because she doesn't have an assist on. But I have to figure out who she's targeting. If she goes this way and breaks that, so I just move over here and not break anything. I think that's my play. So I don't care that you have steady stance 4 on. You did survive though, pretty nice. But that doesn't necessarily come into play. Well, it does. There's actually a Wings of Mercy trap, so that's not bad, but I can take it. There's no more Wings of Mercy traps because you're running Sudden Panic instead. And from here, all I have to do is just weaken this Cordelia a little bit. Finish her. Finish the Sothis. Now that we've got all the Aether, we can just go for it. But doing that would bait Azura, so just move over here. So, I like what you've done. I like some of the traps and skills. Unfortunately, it doesn't beat an Ike team, or at least my Ike team. But I like it. It's pretty cool. That Sothis was definitely very interesting. So, alright. Thanks, Eeuw. Let's move on to 2 more folks. We'll get them done real quickly, hopefully. And if I remember who I was supposed to fight today. Alright, we fought Quiqz before. Quiqz. Made a few changes. I'm happy to show you where you stand. Quiqz. We've got a Tiki here. I'm assuming he's new now because she's the bonus unit. The problem with this team is the lunge trap Roy. Got Naga with A skill. Yeah, I guess Roy's meant to stop like dragon tanks. Sothis and Azura. Okay. Now, if I remember what I needed to do here, it involves blues. So Roy's going to have to make a decision on who he wants to hit with his Gale Force. And I believe, yet again, I can just pop up here and move to the side. Let's see what we do with this Roy lunge. I think I did it wrong. Oh, actually, so it was a gamble. No, I mean, that's what I wanted to do, but it was a gamble. If that would have been the lightning trap, I'm pretty sure I'm dead, but like yesterday when I had to fight, who was it? Was it Kurgan? I think it was Kurgan. When same thing, I had to gamble on a lightning trap, so if I have to gamble on a lightning trap, you've done something well. So now that that's done, I need to figure out what I want to do from here. I don't remember quite exactly what that was. Pretty sure I want to block. I want to block with Cormag. So Roy can't do that crap again. get rid of that because we can.
Understood.
And we're going to clog toilet them for a minute here. Erica's not going to be able to finish me. We're going to waste that rally, waste the dance. She's not going to be able to lunge me or die. Which is actually a good news for us. Naga is now rushing to the left. Can beat her just with this air because I'm getting chilled by the other one. We got to figure out what we want to do from here. Alright, I kind of want to break the bolt tower. But is that safe enough? We got all reds coming, and we can actually bait the Azura. There are no more ranged threats, so I think I want to do that. It's a 40 panic. Could we do that? I don't want to audible. I don't think I've done this. But if I shove, I can kill Sothis, waste Azura's turn. Roy would get going though, and no, that would hurt because air is now vulnerable. I think I want to bait Azura and have her hit Lucina. Sure, I think that should work. Yep, so that helps me a bit. Now they're clogged again. I got 3 turns to deal with these units and get that Aether. It's a pretty good setup. I think I should be able to beat it. It's a bit different than what I did before. Get you out of the way. I just don't want Roy coming at me here. Alright, if I reposition, you're going to hit Ike, and then you'll have to figure out what to do from there. I think this makes sense. Let's have him hit Ike. Now he's got to choose from 3 options that are all bad. Problem is, this Tiki's now coming at us, and she's got armored boots. So it's sort of an armored boots trap.
Understood.
Turn 5.
Yes.
Orders. Very well.
I think we can do this. Should fight Cormac. Cormac can get that.
The glimmer of life. Understood.
We can't move from here. It'll be done. So there you go. Thanks, Quiqz. Hope that helped you out. Alright, we'll finish with BrazeBlitz today and get to the fight of the day. BrazeBlitz has been a commenter on the channel for a while. Thanks for all the support, but finally going to fight them. Okay, so what I see here is it's a mini infantry pulse. We've got a mini infantry pulse on Corrin. You should at least run a chill on your Azura. I get what you're doing with the no weapon, but if you have like a chill, I think that would work well. I like the shrines in the corners. It's very simple, very effective. I mean, I see it all the time. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that. It's pretty good. Aether positioning's decent. I don't normally like clumping on one side, but because it's so far away, it's acceptable to me. I have no issues with that. We got a Mystic Boost Kaze. Okay, with double smoke, so he's smoking everyone. He's just smoking everyone out of town. And Kana's here. I'm trying to see what you're going for with the theme. I mean, we've got a Panic Sakura. Could be a stall team with it's a restore trap. I gotta be careful with that, but I don't know how this restore trap works. If you had like aerobatics on your Azura, maybe on there you could actually restore trap and get things moving if that's what you want. But because you don't, I don't think I have to be concerned with movement. What I really see here is these traps. I have to test that one. I mean, if I don't, it's just going to be difficult. I could waste a turn and just have Ike go here and Lucina there. It's possible, but this this trap is testable. Can I do it on turn 1? That's the question. Maybe. I can break this, test it, reposition.
Caress, the glimmer of life.
Very well. Orders.
There you go.
What's next?
Alright. So I'm going to get healed because I have 2 airs and a healing tower. So I tested that trap. Now, I can make this nice wall because the catapult's here.
Understood.
Move Ike up, get the airs out of the way, shove up, and then there are no flying range units, so I can actually step up a bit and get in range for that Aether next time or whenever it comes available to me. Kana goes down, Rolf goes down, Kaze goes down. You can't pierce an Ike unless you've got multiple specials or lunges or red hardy bearing units. It's just the way of the world, guys, until Altina drops and murders Ike. Oh no. I feel like we're going to see a lot of Altinas on Flyerball sets from now on, and I don't know how the hell I'm going to avoid it. Well, I mean, granted, I think the same problem was Ike had with, like, hardy bearing Alencias and hardy bearing Catrias. It's not a big change for him, but anyway, let's wrap up here. Can I get that Aether? I think so, because I can do that now. There's no worry about killing everybody because Dazzling, and she's going to prioritize healing. Can now get that Aether.
The glimmer, yes.
Yeah, the healing dance is going to go on. We're not going to be able to beat this Corrin necessarily immediately.
Caress.
I don't want to kill Sakura now. I need to do that. Maybe. I don't know if needs the word.
Understood.
Just don't think this is going to be able to kill me. Let's test the trap.
Orders.
Get rid of the dancer. Yeah, it's a gamble, but I don't think there was enough firepower here for me to die.
Yes.
And because I can double you, you were gone, Sakura. Bye-bye. Alright, thanks BrazeBlitz, thanks Eeuw, thanks Quiqz for the mock battles today. If you want to be part of the program, let me know. I'll put you on the list. It's pretty full at the moment, so I did 3 today to try to get that backlog down. Thanks for letting me fight your team, guys. Hopefully you learned a little bit about your teams. Okay, because we went nuts yesterday, we just have this one fight, and it's going to have to be a 50. So, no double up for us today. Take a look at the teams again if you're new to the channel. Got +2 airs, +4 Ike. Core Mag's the bonus unit this week. Depth opening hasn't caused me any problems yet. It's a big panic issue if I get panic because I'm always going to be running Def. Ike's always going to have Def on him. So if I end up fighting someone like an Altina with a panic, I will be dead. I will be so dead. Alright. I finally started making teams 2 through 5. Ike proved his worth. I proved that in the last few weeks that I could beat this with just Ike. But maybe if we find a team where double tanks make sense, or Asserter with a no counter disrupt makes sense, or Asserter with a buffed Lucina, or Panic makes sense, we'll try to run them. Yeah, I actually told myself I was going to try to beat some of these mock battles with Surtur, and yet I didn't do it because I forgot about it. I'm sorry. I think Ice in the comments is using Surtur shit. He wants to see a little bit more action with Surtur. Who's a fine unit, by the way. We used Surtur for 40 weeks or so. He got demoted as soon as Ike showed up. Alright, enough talk. Let's do it. Uh-oh, looks like a Fireball team. Could be a high-level Fireball team because we're top 100. It most definitely is because it's ranked 23, so we have to actually try. Oh, it's not a Fireball team. It's not an Infantry Pulse team. I don't know what this is. It doesn't have an A skill. Okay. Flora with without Hardy bearing shouldn't be a problem. Shauna shouldn't be a problem. You've got guidance, so you are gonna be a problem, but you're not running dazzling. So I don't know what the problem would be with you. There's a rally trap here with Nino, who could be a problem, but it shouldn't be a problem. Don't see a problem here. And they're just gifting me the Aether. How nice. Wow, so I literally can just get the Aether and hope I kill everybody in one turn. That's awesome. Sorry guys, no starter today. I just feel like this is an Ike all the way.
You like Ike?
I do like Ike. I like Ike a lot, buddy. I love you even. You're giving me so many resources by putting in the work. Okay. I just don't see what can go wrong here. You're gonna bold fighter me, but because even though you're red, because I've got Hardy, or you don't have Hardy bearing, shouldn't die, and you shouldn't get Iceberg off. Now, she might not die. She might not actually die, and then we'll get Iceberg off. I guess I see what's going on here. You really don't want me to hit any of your structures. So why do you put your panic manor so close to me? I really should just break this crap and wait a turn. All of it's available. I can break that and that and that and that, and then this A skill just goes to crap. But where's the fun in that? Let's see how well this does at full strength. Alright, again, I can just come up, shove, and break some stuff. Let's try it. Let's try it. Why not?
Yes.
It'll be done. Orders?
Your orders.
Everybody can hit me. Let's see what happens. There's a bunch of rallies here. So I thought Nina would go first. I do finish you. Okay, I was worried about finishing you. Now that you're gone, I don't care. There's no way this team is stopping me. Not gonna happen. Really didn't think she would rally first. Well, game over.
The glimmer of life.
All right, what else do I need to do? Can I just...
Understood.
I don't have the speed. Armors can't move twice.
What's next?
Let's just do that.
Death's caress.
Get rid of that for the heck of it.
Indeed. Orders?
That is the trap then.
It's all for you. Orders?
Just end our turn. I don't really get the no A skill, or I don't get it. I don't get it, but I don't need to get it.
Death's caress. The glimmer of life.
So close to tactics room.
Understood.
It'll be done.
Break their whole house.
Death's caress.
And that's today's fight. Ike does it again, because Ike is awesome. Alright, where do we land on the top tier list? Still rank 5. Woohoo! Tomorrow we can actually get a full 100 off, and we'll do that. No other news to report, nothing else on my mind. Anything on your mind, leave me a comment. If you like today's content and you haven't already subscribed, do me a solid. It's basically the best and nicest thing you can do for me, because then you'll be notified exactly when I post these daily videos, and you can follow along and have fun with me and everybody in the comments. It's a good time. I highly recommend it. Thanks, guys. Happy Thanksgiving Eve for those in the United States. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Until we meet again, which will be tomorrow, unless something bad happens. Take care. Bye-bye.